Hey guys, it's Tony Suits with Backwoods Biker Magazine and WoodTramp Outdoors. We've got another battle box for you. This time, it's Mission 61. Hang tight. Guys, thanks for hanging. I had a couple people ask me if I could tighten up the shot, so we're gonna do this with BattlBox at least this time around. You know, see how it pans out and what people's responses are. But as I said, we're taking a look at the BattlBox Mission 61 today. Just came in the mail. This is the March mission. They give it a value of $235.44. Now let me just bring you up to speed here, just in case this is the first time you've ever seen one of our BattlBox reviews. BattlBox has 4 different tiers: the Basic, Advanced, Pro, and Pro Plus. You get into the Basic for $29.99, the Advanced for $49.99, the Pro for $99.99, and the Pro Plus $149.99, and each tier builds one upon the other. In other words, if you happen to get the Pro Plus, you get all the gear that's before that. So we're going to look into this. We got the Pro Plus before us right now here today. And before I get going here, I've had several emails asking me my opinion of this box. We just opened it up yesterday. You know, some people are hating on it a little bit. You know, but, you know, I'm just going to give you the truth here as we go. So let's get off into the basic box. You have just invested $29.99. What are you going to get for that? Well, first of all, what comes in here is a pair of Calcutta Bimini polarized sunglasses. They give this a value of $25.99, and that's about it. Now, I've heard other people, and actually I saw a review of these, and they said they're just as good as Ray-Bans or just as good as Maui Jims. I got to tell you, you're full of crapola. No, they're not. You know, but for $25.99, they are a decent type of sunglasses. You know, they'd be great for fishing, great for the outdoors. But I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to swap out my current motorcycle glasses for these because they're nice and polarized. They wrap right. They feel good on my head. So for $25.99, yeah, that's a decent value. And then the second thing on here goes with these sunglasses. It's the Calcutta Wire Sunglass Retainer. That's what you're seeing right here. And it has a very soft rubber coupling kind of thing that goes here that you have to get your sunglasses a little wet or soapy or spitty or whatever to slide these on. But once you get them on, they're going to stay. And, you know, I'll be honest, it's going to take me a little time to get used to this wire on my neck, and I don't know how long I'll keep it on there. But what I found is that when I put these glasses on and I slip them off my face down to the front of my neck, the wire is perfect for that. They don't dangle too far, and they're very, very stout. You know, so that is a $7.99 value that's added to that also. So it's a pretty neat buy, and I'll let you know down the road what I think about these and that lanyard. Okay, so the third thing in here is really dope. This is from TECNU. It is been around for quite a while, but it is an outdoor skin cleanser. It removes poison oak and ivy oils that cause rash and itching. Okay, this is a treatment and cleanser, almost like a shampoo. How you wash it off your skin. It has a $9.99 value. Okay, it's a small size. They do come in big bottles off their website. This is the perfect size to put in your kit or put in your med kit as well. You know, so if you're one of those that suffers from poison ivy, if you get allergic reaction to it, I myself, I have to really get in a nasty, ugly, wet patch of it for me to have a reaction. And that's because I had it so bad when I was young, I developed an immunity to it. So I'm going to keep it, though. It's going to go into my kit, you know, because I hate being itchy from poison ivy. But you can use this by, if you come home from being in the bush, you know you got around some poison ivy, you can get it in the shower, wash your skin off, get all the oils off of you. And it's going to keep you from having that major breakout. You can also use it to wash your clothes if your clothes might have some oils on them. It's safe for pets also, you know, and I mean, I've even heard that people have been sprayed by a skunk can get that skunk smell off with this, which is, you know, a whole lot better than tomato juice and oatmeal baths and things like that, because that really doesn't work that well, to be honest with you. So, but I've heard this is the ticket. So $9.99 is what this costs. Again, I think it's a great ad for a basic box. And then the last thing in the basic box is the Waterproof Survival Kit Storage Box. This little orange guy right here. It just pops right open. Nice sturdy latch. You see that, how it latches down there? Pops open. Right? And then it has two different sides, and they are spring-loaded, both of them. Well, actually, there's three of them there. Right? That one pops open, and then that one pops open. Now, what you do with this will be totally up to you. At first glance, it looks like it is a panfish type of kit where you would put your dividers in and put your different lures, put your hooks and your small weights, your spinner baits or whatever. But I've seen guys putting a fire kit together, a med kit together, you know, an IFAC kit, whatever. It's whatever you want to do. And then I also saw where some people actually took these white inserts out of here. They're just held in by little dabs of caulk or soft glue, and you can pop them out without destroying them. Then you've got more room. My first thought is that I might try to use this as a fire kit. It just depends on how deep it is, because I do always carry a cigar lighter with me and a Bic lighter. I've got several different redundant avenues to be able to start a fire. If my stuff fits in here, that's what it's going to be, because my kit currently is starting to look a little gnarly, long on the tooth. Now, they give this $11.49 value. I think that is right on the money. Might even be a little light, to be honest with you, but that's what they say. So we're going to go with that. There's no real name on this here. But for that concludes your basic box. And to me, that is well worth the money that you just spent. You spent $29.99 and you got $55.46 worth of gear. So that puts us off to the advanced box. And in the advanced box, we've got something that I have been using, and I have seen these for many, many years, ever since I was a young lad. All right, I can't tell you the first time I saw one, but I saw my dad processing meat with these. He didn't do a lot of hide processing, but sometimes he would, and he would use an ulu knife. This is by Lamson. It has a walnut handle. It's made out of 420 HC high carbon steel, made right here in the good old USA. It has a value of $31.99. Let's say you're not a hunter, or you don't process game, then this would be great for either your camp kitchen or for your home kitchen, because you can process vegetables, right? Chop up vegetables, chop up meat, process different meats. You know, it's a great processing knife. And it is super sharp. I shaved the hair right off of my arm here. Look at this. Wow, look at that. That's just a couple of hairs that I'm trying to keep from making myself bald. But man, they're just popping right off there. You can't really see it though. But it is sharp. So I will tell you that I like the knife, but I don't like the fact that they didn't include the sheath that you can find on the Lamson website. Anytime a fixed blade is sent to anybody, it is my opinion that a sheath should accompany it, so somebody doesn't cut their flipping hand off, okay? But, you know, it has a $31.99 value. Now, you have just invested $49.99, and you are getting $87.45 worth of gear. Good ad, BattlBox. All right. Next up is the Pro level, which has $147.44. Remember, all you invested in this was $99.99. Now, this is kind of a dope ad here. This is the breadcrumb back of the box. The breadcrumb Bluetooth marker, and it also has a 50% coupon off of here. This is a Bluetooth location beacon is what it is. And when you get it out of the box, this is what the little guy looks like. It has a slot on each side to be able to lash this to whatever you want to hook it to. Let's say you're going to go out in the bush and you're going to mark your deer stand, or you're going to get away from your deer stand. You can just activate this. You download an app on your smartphone. It has both types of capabilities for either an Apple phone, or what was the other phone there? Android phone. Okay, I'm all about the Apple guy, so I'm not hip on the Androids, but those, both of them, you can download the app. You can put this anywhere out in the bush and come back to it. It has about 100 to 150 yard distance capabilities to it. You know, I told my wife what I'm going to do with this, because Tater, my hound, Tater likes to ramble and rumble when we go out in the bush, and I don't always know where he's at. But if I have this with me with my phone and put this on him, he's not going to be able to get too far without me knowing right smack dab where he's at. It has a audible alert on it, and it also has a flashing light alert that you can turn on and off from your phone. So that's pretty darn cool. It has a $59.99 value, or $59.99 value, and remember, all you spent was $99.99. Great ad for this, and also they give you a 50% off an additional locator if you want to do that. Okay, get it half price. And I didn't mention to you, I should have mentioned to you also about the Lansom. You get a 15% off your entire order with this coupon from Lansom. All right, so we got a couple coupons, which always happens with BattlBox. So that is your pro level, which is pretty stinking dope. All right, then next up is the Spyderco, and it is the Persistence. A lot of debate has went on about Spyderco knives. They're made in China. A lot of things, you know, but there are guys that this is their hero knife, man. I mean, they really like the Spyderco. You know, some of them I like, some I don't, to be honest with you. But this is the Persistence right here. I've seen the Persistence many times because it has a reasonable get-in value. Now, they give it a value of $68, and I've seen the knife for a little bit less. But I've also seen it for more, you know. So this is the retail value, $68. It has a full flat grind, so it's easy to sharpen out in the field. It has G10 scales, so it's going to be quite aggressive in the hand. Not so much that you're going to not like the feel of it, but it's not going to slip all over the place. Would I take this out in the bush? Me personally, I would say no, because the blade is a little bit short for me for the things that I do with a folder. I expect the folder to be secondary backup to my fixed blade, and it has to be able to perform a lot of the things, not all of the things, but a lot of the things that I use a fixed blade knife for. You know, there were a couple of emails, not a couple, but I don't even know, but I would say probably a dozen emails of people asking me my opinion of this month's knife of the month, and you know, some of them were negative, a lot of them were negative. You know, they thought it was a cheap knife to be put in the Pro Plus level. It should have been down in the Pro level, or maybe even the Advanced. Well, you know, my reaction to that is very simple. You're not always going to hit a home run on every level, okay? You know, this may be my least favorite knife in the Pro Plus since we started reviewing these boxes. That doesn't mean it's a crap knife. You know, it's decent for what it was designed to do. It's not designed to take the place of a fixed blade. It's not designed to be matched up with a Benchmade or a Wee or anything like that, or a Marty Young knife. You know, you saw the Bobcat. It's not made to be like that. You know, it's a budget style knife, but it will do the job. You know, great, put in your pocket, carry around with you. You know, it could do a lot of tasks. It's definitely worth the $68. Plus, they also throw in with another $20 value on top of the 68, this pretty neat little mat for parts. I like these mats. I've got several of these mats. They don't all say Spyderco on them, but these are great for taking your guns apart, your firearms, your fishing reels, all kinds of small gear, putting the screws there so you don't lose them. This one has little spiders all over it. It says Spyderco. Even has the Spyderco little hole there. You know, see, notice that hole with the knife? Yeah, that's their trademark right there. You know, and then here we go. There's the hole also. So that's kind of cool. But that's it. You know, you're into this level right here for $149.99. It has a value of $235.44. So I mean, you're ahead of the game by $135 on your gear. It's not a bad buy, you know, at all. So I hope that answered your questions. I hope it was informative for you, because that's what this is all about. You know, whether you are a just getting in the game type of novice or you're an expert, there's always something in every level that you might like, you know. And I'd have to say there were things in the basic box that I really, really did like, and I like that breadcrumb Bluetooth marker as well, you know. So if you've not noticed that our outdoor world is becoming electronically induced, you know. I used to think it was a bad idea. Not anymore. There's some pretty slick gear out there that could save your life and make your life a lot easier when you're out in the bush. So listen, appreciate you watching and supporting us as always. I hope this did answer your questions. Keep an eye out on the channel. We got a lot of cool stuff coming out here. We're getting ready to do a video on the paranoid prepper. This coronavirus has got people losing their mind. They're buying enough toilet paper to wipe everybody's tail in their city, but they don't have one can of green beans. Makes no sense to me, but that doesn't matter. Thanks for watching. As always, you guys ride free, you live free, and be safe out there.